Alright, let's dive into something that's been making waves in the heritage world, and trust me, it's not your average restoration project. So, here's the deal. The National Trust has just scored a hefty £280,000 from the National Lottery to transform Scotney Castle in Kent. Now, on the surface, it sounds like your typical new car park, cafe, visitor center kind of deal, right? But personally, I think there's a lot more to this story than meets the eye. What makes this really interesting is the scale of ambition here. It's not just about making the place more visitor-friendly. It's about reviving a piece of history that's been quietly waiting for its moment. Scotney Castle isn't just any country house. It's described as extraordinary, and for good reason. From my perspective, this project is a perfect example of how heritage conservation can be both practical and deeply meaningful. Now, let's talk about the details. The plan includes restoring the Grade II listed walled garden and the 19th century vine house. One thing that immediately stands out is the focus on these lesser-known structures. The walled garden, in particular, is a gem that's often overlooked in grand estates like this. What many people don't realize is that these gardens were the lifeblood of such properties. They weren't just pretty, they were functional, supplying food and flowers to the estate. Restoring it isn't just about aesthetics. It's about reconnecting with a way of life that's almost forgotten. And the vine house? That's a whole other story. It's a nod to the area's agricultural history, specifically viticulture, which is fascinating given Kent's growing reputation as England's wine country. If you take a step back and think about it, this project is quietly weaving together history, sustainability, and local identity. Stuart MacLeod from the National Lottery Heritage Fund called Scotney Castle extraordinary and deeply valued by its local community. I couldn't agree more. But what this really suggests is that places like Scotney aren't just relics of the past. They're living, breathing spaces that can still play a role in modern life. A detail I find fascinating is how the National Trust is balancing preservation with accessibility. Yes, they're building a new car park and cafe, which some purists might scoff at, but let's be real, if people can't get there or enjoy their visit, what's the point? This raises a deeper question. How do we make heritage sites relevant to today's audience without losing their essence? In my opinion, this project is striking that balance pretty well. What's also worth noting is the timing of this. Heritage sites have been hit hard in recent years, with funding cuts and declining visitor numbers. So, seeing a project like this get the green light feels like a vote of confidence in the sector. It's a reminder that these places matter, not just as tourist attractions, but as anchors of community and identity. From my perspective, this isn't just about Scotney Castle, it's about what's possible when we invest in our shared history. So, here's my closing thought. This project is more than a facelift for a country house. It's a statement about the value of heritage in the 21st century. It's about preserving the past, yes, but also about reimagining it for the future. Personally, I think this is exactly the kind of initiative we need more of. It's ambitious, it's thoughtful, and it's got me excited to see how it all comes together. What do you think? Is this the kind of heritage project we should be championing? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take.